the Primera Blue Cross Studio, here's Margaret Larson.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to New Day Northwest. We start off with a new movie from DreamWorks. Opening tomorrow, Abominable is the story of a teenager who discovers a Yeti on the rooftop of her apartment building in Shanghai. She and two friends head out on a 2,000-mile journey to get the Yeti they name Everest back home to his family in the Himalayas. Dumplings play a role in their epic adventure, so what better way to celebrate than with personal chef Huang of Cooking Dolls. Hello, how are you?
Great.
And you've got a spread here. What are we making?
We're making bao zi.
What does that mean?
Well, just like a pork bun. It's a most traditional recipe.
Woo, excellent. You've seen the movie too,
yes,
right?
I did.
You saw a screening. Is it wonderful?
It's great.
I saw the
so
trailer.
Much fun.
It looks so cute.
Yes.
Okay, so this is our homage to the Yeti and his friends. How do we start?
So we have so many ingredients in front of us. And let's talk about the filling first.
Okay, good.
So the filling is seasoned with many different traditional Chinese wine, for example. Some audience may not know what Chinese cooking wine is all about. So you can totally use sake, like a clear kind, or you can use those caramel color ones. And so this is soy sauce, salt and pepper, and white pepper. And one thing to boost the flavor is to have those ginger and scarlet water. So all you have to do is prepare some hot water and you soak your ginger and scarlet for like 30 minutes and let it infuse.
And then I use the water.
Yes.
Okay, that's a great idea. And I see star anise and other things in here.
So this
little
is something
fennel,
I
maybe
want
dried fennel.
Yes, those are dried fennel and Sichuan peppercorn. Since appear to be a little spicy if you like, and definitely star anise.
So pretty. Okay, so let's make the stuffing. Is that what we've done here?
Yes. So you want to start with a fattier part of pork, ground pork over here, so you can see it's more chunkier.
Right.
So try not to mince it too much.
So what cut would you recommend?
I think Asian market would tend to give you just ask for the fattier ground. Yes, and they usually do it for you, no problem. And you see how coarse it is.
Yes.
So here is after all the ingredients are into this mix of filling. And notice I chopped the scallion way chunkier so it have that texture.
I like that because then there's something to bite into.
Yes.
And that always feels good.
Oh, also I add water chestnut all the time. Another thing that I often use is those cabbages. Those cabbages are, look at those. Those are a little thinner. This is the Asian type, but definitely any cabbage is good. Napa cabbage is good. Just remember to sprinkle some salt and let the water come out before you use it, and you chop it a little bit grainier like this.
All right, a little bit thicker. Okay, very good.
Another thing very important is to do this motion when you mix them. You want to stir those meat like this for a couple minutes. So it created this little stringy thing over there.
Oh,
it's actually enhanced the texture.
How about that?
Yeah. So can you see?
Yeah. So just keep going.
Keep going
this
directions. Yes.
Interesting.
Can you also smell the?
I can.
Oh, those
definitely, but I can see the strings going together that give it that wonderful texture.
Exactly.
Really cool. And today is National Dumpling Day. By
Oh
the way,
yes.
So we are on top of this.
Making lots of buns for everybody to eat. Another really important thing is some sesame oil. So you not only to make your filling shiny, it has great flavor to it.
Does it smell like sesame?
Yes. And buy roasted
delicious.
Sesame ones. It's even better.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm smelling, right? There's a little more smoky flavor to that.
Exactly.
I love it.
So here goes our filling. Now we're going to go into the dough. So the wrapper here, I have made it and this morning.
That looks beautiful.
And they pop up almost twice, and right before you wrap it, you want to beat it down. Okay. Let the air come out. Do you want to try it?
Sure.
You feel the air.
It feels like this is good for your soul too. You can kind of, get in there and get some of your frustrations out. Is that good enough?
That's what I always say. Don't worry too much because I'm going to take it out and find a surface, and you flour it a little bit like this.
Alrighty.
Not too much. And just don't want to stick everywhere. Look at how
it's beautiful.
Very, very easy to, almost like a pizza dough texture. So people who are not familiar with the Asian doughs, these are just yeast, flour, water, really simple.
That looks like something we're familiar with regardless.
Yeah, a little sugar, So look, so all I'm doing is to kind of start roll it into a log. So the recipe for this portion can make 12 dumpling wraps. So look, I'm just simply
You just stretched it out.
Stretch it
and
out.
then you're rolling it to make it into a
To make
little
it
cylinder.
even, yes, a cylinder. And eventually I'm going to cut into 12 pieces.
Okay.
So I always suggest if you have a scale like this at home, it's good to use it so you make all the wrapper even size.
Oh, that's a
right?
good idea.
Yeah.
Because you can always stick more onto it or do whatever you need to do, right?
So roughly,
So about how much are you trying to get?
we're getting 12 out of this entire dough. So basically you just kind of do 6 and 6 here.
Got it.
But today I'm going to rely on my scale.
right.
So we're going to do 32 gram. This is explained in my recipe very clearly. So, you know, roughly about this size.
That's good. So we don't have to guess. That's
You don't
good.
really guess. So this is 40. So all you need to do is to do it until 33, 32. That's perfect.
Okay. And
So
then
we're
go
just
back
going
to
to demonstrate
what you were
this.
doing.
I'm
All
going
right,
to
you
give
do that one. I'm just going to poke this back in here
Yes.
for fun.
And you definitely should roll one out as well. So if you're not using it right away, please cover your dough back and so they don't dry it out.
Is that a?
That's very
do
important.
You have moisture on that, or just cover it?
Just cover it. No moisture is okay.
I'm going to measure mine. Just for
Great.
fun. Let's see if I come anywhere close. Whoops.
Pretty
Little
good?
Too much.
Yeah, just pinch it off.
Too much.
That's
It's
good.
Close.
That's close,
It's
yes.
33. I want it to be 32 because I'm having one of those days where I need everything to be precise. Okay, so I'm
Great.
just going to pinch it out like you
So
did?
all I'm doing is, well, actually, you want to do it, you want to look more cool. You want to do a, like this, like rolling a, so first of all, you make it a little ball,
Okay.
and that's more common. And then you sort of use a bottom of your thumb, you just kind of use your body force, kind of force it down to a disc. Look,
Okay.
doesn't have
That's
to be
amazing.
perfect. Exactly, doesn't have to be perfect round. You got it? Pretty good. Do it
Close?
one more time.
One more time? I have sort of an edge that popped up over there.
That's
Okay.
all we need. Look, so now
How
I
do we
got.
stop that baby? Oh, we're going to do more. All right.
We're gonna do a little bit of work on this dough, right? So we wanted to roll out about 3-inch diameter. So you can always have an A.
I love those
Isn't
little
that
cheat
great?
sheets where you
So
can
this-
see.
Exactly 3
Exactly.
inch. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So
So just do it like you would a pie dough or something. Just stretch it out with the roller.
no, this is something different.
Okay,
You wanna
I'm
see
ready.
it?
Yes.
Okay, the goal is to make sure you have a mount in the center and you want to roll it really flat by the edges.
Okay.
So what you do is, look carefully.
I'm looking. I feel like
Then you
it's
gotta
gonna
do
be a
one too.
magic trick.
Yeah, it's kind of sort of like, so I want it a little bigger just to make my easier. So you go up and down on one hand. Okay, just
Yeah.
just keep one, like playing piano. You remember one hand
Right.
up and down. You go up to only about 80% and down. You turn it up
Oh,
and down.
interesting.
You go ahead up and down, and you go ahead up and down.
Okay, for time purposes, go ahead and stuff yours, and I will work on mine while you're
Yes,
doing that.
that would be so.
But you go ahead.
Yeah, and you can always stretch and make it rounder, so you can
I
fix
think I've
it.
already forgotten what the heck I'm doing. Pushing
Do it
this.
again. Yes.
All right, and then I'm just doing part
Up
of it.
and down, and use more body force. You need that force so it will be thin
That's
on the
all
edges.
the body force I have. Keep going.
Yes, and keep going one more
All
time,
right, mine
4
was
times
a
at
little-
least.
I think mine went into a tri shape instead of a square shape, but
Don't worry, we
we're-
can
we're
fix
close.
it. Good job.
Okay, let's pretend that's
And
good.
plus, remember, you can always stretch it a little
We
bit.
can pull it.
Okay, so as
Mine looks like a sand dollar. Yours looks a little better. Okay, go ahead.
closest around. So here you go. You take 1 tablespoon, even better. This recipe is pretty precise.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put roughly about 1 tablespoon of filling in the center.
Okay.
And you will go ahead and this is another part that need a little explanation.
Yeah,
So
show me because I always end up with too much filling and it's popping out. So I want to see how you do this.
Everybody's first bun is always like really rough, but
Right, okay.
after you practice twice, so you want to stay your thumb in
Mm-hmm.
the one spot, and then you use this other thumb as an aid
crimp.
to crimp. So you're pleating
you.
as soon as you can. You see that? And you use this to push it down. And see, I don't have enough dough. What am I going to do? Don't worry, you just pull it up. You will have enough dough. And
Have
if you
faith.
Exactly. And if you think it's too much, because we're doing a very tiny bun today, I'm actually making a mini sized bun, so they're much smaller than normal. So just go ahead, look, just
Yeah.
keep pulling, and at the end, you will definitely close
You
it up.
just swirled it shut. That's amazing.
Exactly. See that? And then you rotate this other hand
that.
to make that really good round shape. At the end, you gently pinch together and you kind of
let it go, and
let
there
it
you
go.
are. Can we see the finished one so we know what it looks like when it's all cooked?
I'll show you. So once
my
it's
gosh.
cooked, it's all puffed up and
Those look so beautiful.
to tears.
Just layers of goodness. Thank you so very
You're
much. Those are
welcome.
beautiful. Abominable opens in movie theaters tomorrow, and it looks really adorable. I saw the trailer at the movies this past weekend, and today we have a prize pack for 5 lucky New Day viewers that includes tickets to see the movie plus fun swag. To enter to win, please go to our Facebook page, comment below the post pinned at the very top. Just go up to the top, comment there, and good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When we come back, a fun and fascinating new field guide that looks at creatures on the realm between real and imaginary. And the author knows a thing or two about Yetis as well. We'll meet her next.
Excellent.